Hey everybody! In this video we're going to take a look at mods that will turn Minecraft 1.18.2 into an RPG style game. I'm going to do this video a little differently, separating the mods into sections so I'm able to cover more and give you guys a better variety of mods to see and use. These sections will include combat, generation, mobs, aesthetic, building, and miscellaneous. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Starting off with the combat portion, we have 6 mods. Epic Fight, Better Third Person, Epic Knights in Armor, Enhanced Visuals, Corpse, and You Died. The most important mod in this section is Epic Fight. Epic Fight completely overhauls Minecraft's combat system, making the game resemble that of an RPG game. This mod not only affects your combat, but also affects the combat of other mobs, making their AI more interesting and add a little more difficulty. Better Third Person improves gameplay with the Epic Fight mod and makes it easier to play in third person. Adding independent rotation, this mod does a great job at giving you different mechanics that transform Minecraft's gameplay. Epic Knights, Armors, and Weapons aims to make the player feel more like a medieval knight. At the moment, the mod contains a lot of new banner patterns, 14 sets of armor, 8 types of shields, and 24 types of weapons, most of which can be made from 11 available materials: wood, stone, iron, gold, diamond, netherite, steel, copper, silver, tin, and bronze. Enhanced Visual adds a variety of effects to your game. Some effects include blood splatter, which is the biggest one, which makes your combat feel a lot more alive and a lot more immersive. Corpse adds a new death mechanic that makes it so when you die, a body is left behind. You can later go back to this body and retrieve your loot without worrying about it despawning. Next is our world generation part of the mod pack. In the generation portion, mods include Artifacts, Valhasia, Awesome Dungeons, H.E.B, Endless Ocean, and Dungeon Crawl. Artifacts is a mod which aims to make exploration more rewarding by adding various powerful items that cannot be crafted. The items added by this mod can be found in chests and vanilla structures. All artifacts only have a few chests in which they can be found, so go out and explore. Additionally, a new underground campsite structure has been added. Mimics occasionally spawn in these campsites instead of chests, which are dangerous enemies that attack players that get too close. Also, mimics always drop a random artifact when killed. After installing the Valhasia Structures mod, several more natural generated structures will appear in Minecraft that perfectly complement the game's world. The new buildings are similar to the ruins of an ancient civilization. These are dilapidated towers and castles. These structures are partially covered with plants. Inside you can sometimes find chests with loot. If desired, some buildings can be restored and used as a base. H.E.B. This mod completely overhauls Minecraft's terrain generation, adding custom trees and structures to make your world look way nicer and completely transformed. The primary goal of this mod is to make your terrain look like it was built by a world painter, and it does a great job. Endless Ocean. Endless Ocean is a mod that completely transforms Ocean's generation, making your world feel way more alive when exploring the aquatic landscapes. This mod also adds a few new fish, but it primarily serves as a world generation mod. Dungeon Crawl. Dungeon Crawl adds roguelike dungeons for you to find and explore in your Minecraft world. The coolest feature is that all dungeons are randomly generated, which means you'll never find the same dungeon twice. Awesome Dungeons. This mod adds a number of unique and challenging dungeons to your world. With rewarding loot, this mod adds even more reason to explore your new world. Moving on to the mobs portion of our list. This list includes ADVENTUREZ, Alex's Mobs, Creeper Overhaul, and Goblins. ADVENTUREZ adds multiple new bosses to the game, including Piglin Beasts, Blackstone Golem, and much more. These enemies are very challenging, but also have really rewarding loot. Alex's Mobs is a forge mod that adds 71 new mobs to Minecraft. All of these mobs fall into either two categories. Most of them are real world creatures, like grizzly bears, road runners, orcas, etc., but some of them are purely fictional, like the Energade and Bone Serpent. They don't feel out of place though in Minecraft. All of these creatures fulfill a necessary purpose and either have unique drops, mechanics, or functions, as there are no purely aesthetic creatures. That said, they also make some environments in the game feel more alive. The modules, textures, animations, and AI are all meant to seamlessly integrate with the vanilla game without stylistic clashes. Creeper Overhaul is simple yet necessary. This mod changes creepers depending on where they are. There will be many different variants that feel totally like new mobs, and they fit really well within Minecraft. Goblins mod adds small goblin towns and villages with goblins you can trade with. Similar to piglins, trading with goblins using iron can get you pretty unique and useful loot. Moving on to the building portion of our mods, we have Mr. Crayfish Furniture Mod, Storage Strolls, and Supplementary. Mr. Crayfish's Furniture Mod is a mod all about adding functioning and useful furniture and decorations. You'll be able to find furniture for every part of your house, including the kitchen, bedroom, dining, and outdoors, and more. Currently adding over 80 unique blocks, the mod is continuously growing with new updates. Storage Drawers. Storage drawers adds a useful form of storage, allowing you to neatly store all of your most used items in a way that doesn't crowd or overwhelm you. Supplementaries. Supplementaries is a highly configurable forge mod focused on adding valuable content which fills the gaps vanilla has. Its features are tailored to be functional, aesthetically viable, and complementary to pre-existing content, and provide many new ways to enhance your Vanilla Plus experience. Moving on, we have our miscellaneous mods. These mods include Apotheosis, Mr. Crayfish Backpacked, and Waystones. Apotheosis is a mod about improving the vanilla experience while attempting to stay true to the base game. It adds new potions, enchantments, dangers, mechanics, and other interesting things that greatly improve the Minecraft experience. Backpacked is not just another backpack mod. Besides what you would expect to be added into the mod, Backpacked provides fun gameplay experience with advancements, challenges, and other things. Completing challenges contributes to customization of the backpacks, a new system that allows players to personalize their backpacks with different models. Waystones. This mod adds waystone blocks that player can return to once they've been activated, either through a warp scroll, a rechargeable warp stone, or by using existing waystones to hop from one to another. Moving on to our aesthetic mods. There's not much I can show you visually here as a video, but I can still explain what all the mods do. Falling Leaves. Falling Leaves is a very simple mod that adds just a few visual effects to enhance your gameplay experience. Immersive Weathering. Immersive Weathering features a number of new and unique mechanics focused on adding life and immersion to your world. For example, cobblestone becomes mossy when exposed to water or moss, bricks cracking, and those cracks spreading when exposed to extreme heat and time, soot forming on ceilings above fires and campfires, iron rusting when exposed to oxygen, icicles forming below ice, leaf piles forming below trees, grass blocks growing tall grass and flowers on top of them, over time, and several more. Oculus with Rubidium. The Oculus mod alongside Rubidium will give the best performance enhancing experience while using shaders. This mod greatly improves FPS, and if you're unable to run shaders before, then try this mod and maybe that'll change. Modern UI. Modern UI just cleans up the Minecraft menu UI, making it a little bit more pleasing to the eye and a little easier to go through. Alright, that just about wraps everything up. I highly recommend using these mods as a base and adding your own mods as you see fit to your playstyle. This pack is compatible with most other mods, so you shouldn't have any issues adding other mods as you please. All these mods will be linked down below. Also, make sure to look for your dependencies these mods have in their Forge page so you don't have any issues with Forge crashing. If you have any questions regarding the mod or issues you came across, let me know and I'll be sure to respond and see what I can do. If you have video ideas you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to take your suggestions. Also, thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. I appreciate it so much. The road to 300 begins, and at 300 I'm doing a gift card giveaway, so stay tuned and subscribe so you're able to enter. Anyways, have a wonderful day, you guys. Goodbye.